Is someone spoiling you just because they treat you well? Let's get into it. I was talking to some people a couple of weeks ago, and I was explaining to them how, in my relationship that my partner does this for me and they do this for me. And, and the person said, "So you're saying that they spoil you?" And I said, "No, they don't spoil me, because really, relationships are about give and take, right? So they may do certain things for me that they know make me happy or make my life easier, but I also do those same things for them, right? Or maybe not the same things, but similar things for them that make them happy, right? So it's not like one person is doing all of the good stuff for the other person and the other person is just receiving, right? Relationships really are about giving and receiving. You know what I mean? And that's like everything. So if I give you love, you give me love back, right? If I take good care of you in the sense that, I'm involved in your life, I'm, helping to uplift your life, helping to be a benefit to your life, right? And, being that person that you need me to be when it comes to being supportive and loving and caring and all the things. And so to me, when you're in a real relationship with someone, right? And it's not one-sided, there's always this give and take. Having said that, it doesn't mean that it's always going to be 50-50. Sometimes, the other person may give a little bit more. Sometimes you may give a little bit more, and you don't have to be concerned about that other than when you start seeing these really big dips, right? Where you're constantly doing, and the other person is doing nothing, right? To me, it really should be a mutual give and take type of situation where, I'm doing stuff for you to be kind and thoughtful and loving and caring and supportive, and you're doing that for me too. And you can see it. And I always say this, right? It doesn't matter what people say. It really does matter what they do. You can spoil people. It's kind of like people say you shouldn't spoil your children or your grandchildren or whatever that is. Honey, please. I know, I'm gonna speak for me, just speak for me. I'm into the spoiling business, but I'm also, one of those people who I'm not gonna spoil you if you're ungrateful or if you can't, be appreciative. So, but as long as you are appreciative and you're not being bratty or, feeling entitled or obligated, then I'm good, right? And so to me, it's like that in a relationship. I don't feel entitled that my partner has to do things for me. I don't feel that they have to do those things. I'm thankful that they do. And so to me, that's really what it's about. This person can spoil me all day, every day if they want to, because the flip side of that is that I'm going to do the same. And for me, it's really not about spoiling other than it's about caring for. I am caring for you in a way, and let me tell you, honey, that nobody else will. I'm going to treat you the best possible way that I can. And there should be no one on this earth, did y'all hear me? No one on this earth that's going to treat you better than I am. And that's really what it's about. When you have a person in your life that's supposed to be your number one, honey, that person should have no doubts that they are your person. They are your top priority when it comes to relationships, and y'all know that I always say that your top priority really should be you, right? And then some people think that should be their God or their religion or whatever that is. I think that, there's a lot of top priorities up there, honey. But anyway, my point is this, is that your person should have no doubts that you love them and you care for them and that you're going to pour into them more than anybody on this earth, like I said before, right? Because of your actions and your words that are constantly, there for them. And I'm not saying that we're constantly trying to validate people, honey, because that will wear you out. But what I am saying is this: showing love, showing kindness, showing care, doing for your person, that is what I'm talking about. And that could be seen as spoiling. I don't know, but for me, it's more about caring for. I'm caring for them in a way that nobody else will or can or should, right? And I'm going to make sure that I'm on my game every single day to make sure that that happens. And I don't have to worry about going out and doing these huge gestures or big gestures to try to win them over every time something happens, honey. Because I'm not letting that happen. I'm just making sure that we're cool. We have this give and take, back and forth, giving and receiving type of relationship. And let me just go ahead and recap really quickly that relationships, real relationships, should always be about give and take. And that may not always be 50-50, but you should be able to see through the person's actions that they really care about you, right? And that they're there for you and they want the best for you. And that's what I'm talking about. So, spoiling to me, I'm good with it, right? Caring for someone, I'm even better with that.